All right, how's it going? Got another video. This time on the Sacred Spins Flume. This Flume right here was one of the first spinners that I saw when I got into spinners that I thought, I absolutely needed to have one. They were definitely hard to find at the time. They still are relatively hard to find. Not like some of the tungsten stuff that I look for, because makers just generally don't like making tungsten because it breaks their tooling, and you can only make a few spinners before you got to change out your tooling, from my understanding. So it's not like impossible to find, but definitely semi difficult to find. One of the things that attracted me to it was the design. I love the way this thing looks. Like nowadays, I'm not a big circle spinner kind of guy. Like, I prefer bars, and I didn't really know that I loved bars as much as I do until like later on in the process. But now I completely am a bar guy. But even as a circular type of spinner, this thing is fantastic for this design, and it's for a few reasons. One is because you've got these nice corners, and you've got this amazing shape where your finger kind of can just sit in any of those little sections on this thing. Like, it fits in there so well, and it's really easy to rip. It's also easy to flick too. That's one of the things I've always talked about, is the flickability and pullability, and this has both of those things. Your finger can kind of fit right here, you can see, and then you can just kind of give it just one of these, and it's a really mellow spinner, I would say. Like, half of that's due to the material, but there's not a ton of feedback on this. It's very chill. It could be quiet. I'm sure if I put like a loud bearing in it, I could probably get the sound up a little bit. But in the current configuration I have it in, it's pretty quiet. But this is a really good like movie spinner if you're just chilling and you don't want something that's rattling super loud or like making a lot of noise. My button's a little loose. This is the perfect spinner for that. And one of the things I love about Jared over at Sacred Spins is his designs are just incredible. Like, I don't know what kind of space magic he's got going on over there, but he comes up with some of the coolest shit. I actually know someone selling this in tungsten. Now that I'm using this, I'm pretty tempted to reach out and be like, "Hey man, you still got that tungsten flume, bro? Might have to take that off you," because I feel like if this was in tungsten, it would be so unique compared to everything else I have. One piece I do have in tungsten that's sort of, I guess, ish, a circular shape. I mean, not really. I mean, those are vastly different looking, and this is obviously a lot bigger. But I feel like a Flume and W would just be fire. So I think that is something that I might try to pick up one day. I might actually try to buy this in tungsten, because I feel like you would get basically all the weight from tungsten in one little spot on your finger. Like, currently with other stuff, you've got the weight more out on the arms, right? So you've got this cutout and the weight is more out here, versus the weight on this would be kind of all in one general location, kind of spinning around. So I feel like that would be pretty damn sick. So this is Mokuti, which is, I say it wrong, but I like the way I say it versus the proper way to say it, which is Mokuti. And just the color pattern on this thing is phenomenal. Like, I don't know if I'm able to really even capture how beautiful this thing looks, but it looks incredible. He's done these in all different sorts of exotic materials, and every time I see him, I'm like, damn, that looks good. I don't like lightweight, but I almost want to buy them all the time just because they look so damn pretty. So this is like, the look of this thing is one of the major reasons why it's still around. And also Jared's a buddy. I'm pretty cool with Jared. He's a great guy. He was super cool to me when I got into spinners, and like went above and beyond, like just helping me understand stuff and explaining stuff to me, and just like being generally a good guy. And he's become a really good friend. So that's part of the reason I've hung on to it. It has a little bit of sentimental value to it. That it's a piece that it's from Jared, and I just haven't sold it yet, even though I barely use it because of that. But if you're not, again, and I have to preference this a lot because I kind of fell into one category, and I only really am interested in that category of tungsten now. I would definitely say this is a fantastic piece. I do know it's a grail for a lot of people. I would highly recommend looking for one or picking one up if you're not, fully focused on tungsten like I am. It's amazing. The design's amazing. The look's amazing. Everything is amazing about it. I just wish it was heavier. So to put it on the old Dumas system, yeah, I'm going to sell it, but I would try to buy it again. I would try to buy it again in tungsten, obviously, but yeah, this is a piece that it is for sale. So if someone's interested, let me know. Who knows when you're seeing this, but if you're seeing it rather, soon from my upload, I probably still have it. So hit me up if you wanna buy it. Talk details and all that stuff. Definitely not cheap, especially with this material. But yeah, I'm gonna sell it and move on, but probably come back to it later in a different material. That's pretty much it. Have a good one. Peace.